Let's talk about trusting and stepping into the unknown, into the version and power and life that your soul is deeply asking you to step into, because this is a very challenging thing to do, to let go of your old life and your old self, to trust in something that is unseen. And your soul asks you to do this because you are ready for new, you're ready for more. And in order for you to receive that more, you have to surrender and let go. And there's so many fears that come up in the process of surrendering and letting go. There's so much fear and resistance. And I want to help guide you into a state of trusting in the unknown and trusting in the messages of your soul, so that you're navigating your life from a place of empowerment and alignment and choice, and not victimhood or fears. So let's talk about this, because this is one of my, I would say, self-mastery topics, because my life revolves around stepping into the unknown and allowing life to show me what it wants to teach me and who it wants me to be, instead of me projecting my stories about what I feel like I should be doing. And that is a very humbling, and I would say high level of operating through life, that level of trust. So I can really help you with this. So first of all, please like this video if you are here, and that helps me, that helps my algorithm, and it helps other people who need this information. So if you know people who might need this information, feel free to send it to your friends. Subscribe as well if you have not been here already. I'm here to help you heal and become the best version of yourself and align to your purpose. That is what my content is about. I'm Grace Moralia. I specialize in trauma and subconscious healing, and also business coaching now. Yes, I have opened a new door for business coaching directed by Spirit. I'm really excited to do this. This is feminine-led business. This means leading your life from a state of flow and not being drained by your business, sharing your passion and purpose for a living, having more free time, like creating your life around a business that nourishes and supports you, as I have done. I've been in that for the past 5.5 years, and really am in a space where I feel sovereign control over my life. So if that's something that interests you and you want to get to that level and share your gifts and need help, I have that below. But I help you also heal traumas, subconscious woundings. If you know that there's something blocking you and you've tried to do the inner work, or maybe you've tried therapy and you haven't had the transformation that you are looking for, because you keep circling around to the same blocks, the same areas that you're feeling stuck in, maybe relationship issues or financial issues, or just issues in self-sabotaging or addiction, or any areas of stuck and looping, I help you get to the root of these things through your subconscious and heal the emotional root, and really just clear yourself so that your soul can come through, your next level of your life can come through, and helping you love yourself. So I have that. If you're interested, you can book a 30-minute free call for either of those, and you can see that on my website below. And let's get into it. So, trusting the unknown requires you to desire your expansion more than staying stuck. And I feel that if you're seeing this, you're the person that is here on a mission. And so you're outgrowing the structures of the old earth. You don't fit into the matrix. You don't fit in to conditions of society. You're here to create your own blueprint. So your own blueprint comes from within you. So when you are called into something different, into something higher, it's hard because you don't see a structure outside of you. It's inside of you, guiding you. And this is more of a way shower path. So you are a way shower, and that requires you to surrender to yourself. The more that you surrender to yourself in your inner guidance, the more that you will receive what you're meant to receive. And that is in regards to lessons, relationships, activations, opportunities, housing, money, all this stuff. Your soul holds the blueprint for the life that you are meant to create. And your ego wants to come in because of the collective conditioning that says, if I don't hold on in some way, if I don't control this in some way, I'm unsafe. That scarcity programming is so deep. And so you have to go up against that every day, because part of you, like the soul part of you inside, is asking for you to share your gifts, is asking for you to take risks and to go places and to let things go and to grow out of dynamics and stories and traumas and lineage problems and generational woundings and family dynamics, all of this. And that is something that only you can do, right? But there's the other part of you that's like, no, I gotta hold on, I gotta know what's coming. And this is the thing that I want to transmit to you and I want you to feel from me, okay? If you see your path, if you see the way forward, it's not your path. You can have an idea of what you want to do and set those intentions and plant those seeds, but ultimately, it's between you, God, universe. I say God, I'm not religious, but I've destigmatized the word God. God, universe, creator. It's between you and creator and your timing. So the way that you flow within your highest alignment and your soul's true mission is that you connect and take care of yourself. Your body is your temple, your mind, your spirit, and you work through your healing and your belief systems, and you connect to what you know is true, and you take action from your inner guidance only. I'm telling you, if you get distracted by this outside world and what you feel like you need to be doing, that's gonna take you off your path. That's creating resistance and force in a direction that you're not drawn to naturally. There's layers to this. You have to trust that when something happens to you, it's happening for you, even no matter what it is, it's happening for you. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is you have to listen to what's happening for you and move with that current so that you don't have that resistance showing up. The more that you resist the natural flow of things, the more issues you have, and you slow yourself down in your evolutionary state. So your role is to be here in your heart and in your solar plexus, your belly, your intuition, and you move from this. Now, for me, I see visuals of what I'm meant to be doing. I can see the future. That's why I do oracle readings. And I know when things are coming and significant things. And so that's my way of it coming through and me following it, is that I see visions. You might feel things or smell things or some intuitive thing, but whatever your gift is of knowing, you walk down that road and you devote yourself to the unknown. You devote yourself to your mission. You devote yourself to this bigger picture so that you can receive what you're meant to receive. Now, in the unknown, will you receive hard lessons that are scary, and maybe you would feel safer in the old structure or the fear or the control? Yeah, sure, maybe you will feel safer in that, but you will not expand, and that creates pain anyway. So you could either stay small in these things, or you could choose expansion. And on a deeper level, your soul wants expansion. Your soul wants expansion. So you have to be like, all right, what am I choosing? What am I choosing? You want to be on the path of self-mastery? I'm going to give it to you straight. That is a high priestess, high priest role. Like in the tarot cards, you see the kings and the queens and the King of Pentacles and all that stuff. Do you know how they got to that space? Is that they have come into self-mastery. To me, this life is about self-mastery and owning my power and owning my creation and owning my voice and showing up to what I know I'm meant to be doing on a soul level, first and foremost, no matter what. That is what I have always been devoted to and what I always devote to teaching. Because to me, that's what brings in abundance. Abundance of all the things that I'm meant to receive. The reason why I do coaching and have now integrated business coaching and healing coaching is for two reasons. Number one, when I look around my reality, it is a reflection of the inner work that I have done, which is my transformational healing coaching that I teach. Literally, my life reflects what my inner work, the inner work that I do. Every area of my life, my relationships, my boundaries, my business, everything. Number two, I have now created a life of flow and freedom where I have a lot of time to take care of myself, to create offerings that I want, to focus on my art. And that did take time, which is why I'm trying to help people skirt the learning curve and they can create it sooner than I did. But this is my highest expression. So I'm trying to transmit to you the field of being in your highest self. That requires surrender, that requires trust and devotion. To me, I'm gonna transmit this word to you. What are you devoted to? Are you, please hear me, are you devoted to the fear or are you devoted to the fear or are you devoted to the expansion, the self-mastery, being the best, highest version of you? Working towards that, finding peace, finding alignment, finding flow, finding authenticity. When you look around your life, you see you reflected back to you. Not that it's easy, but that it's worth it, right? It's worth it because it's daily actions. It's every day you're choosing to move towards what you know to be true, what you know you're meant to be doing, or you are moving away from it. In every single action, you say, am I loving myself right here? Am I honoring myself right here? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what my soul yearns for? These deeper questions lead you to liberation. So I invite you into liberation. I invite you into what you know is between you and God, you and universe, you and source. And holding that with reverence and doing everything you can to grow this garden of yourself through love and honesty and devotion so that you can continue to open instead of contract. You're gonna contract, but there's different types of contraction, right? Contract could be contracting from fear, which we all do. Contraction can be to be in hermit mode and to be quiet and soft with yourself, and then that leads to opening. But contraction can also be you saying no to what you know you need to be doing, and that creates this contraction that you can't just shake off. You have to choose your way out of it. And if you feel like you're having a hard time with breaking through these fears or these belief systems and these woundings, then you need to do deeper shadow work still, like we all do, right? We spiral around woundings and belief systems to reach deeper points of them. And that's how we evolve. It's an endless spiral. And so the deeper you go into this work, the more you grow, right? The more you clear, the more you grow, because life reflects you. And I'm a living, breathing example of that, which I need to show more of my daily life, I think, because I want to show you how, but hopefully you can feel it from my transmission. Anyways, will you let me know in the comments if this was helpful to you? I would love that. And I'm sending you self-actualization for your day. And love and trust and strength, and you've got this. So whatever you're moving through, you've got this. So if you're interested or feel drawn to working with me, you can check out my website below and book a free call, and we'll just jump on and see if this work is something that you're ready to step into for your next level of expansion. So I'm sending you my love, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.